Hey friends, it's Norman. Today we're going to be talking about why weekly dividend ETFs are going to make you rich. And first off, of course, these funds are going to be paying you weekly distributions, and you're going to see some price appreciation with total returns, of course, with some of these funds. Some may not. And of course, the reinvestment strategies will help with the compounding return on these weekly dividend ETFs. But the biggest reason why it's going to make you rich is because it's going to keep you motivated every single week, whether it be the beginning of the week or end of the week. Those distributions are going to come in and they're going to keep the fire lit for whatever it is that you started investing, whatever your goal is. For me, it's escaping the 9 to 5 and, living off of these funds and living off investments and having much more freedom with my time for whatever it is for you. These weekly hits of distributions, they feel good, man. The distribution dopamine drip feels good. And the journey to financial independence is a long one, and to, early retirement or, becoming truly rich, whatever that means to you, is a long road, a long journey. And if you could have something that is kind of helping you along the way during the week to remind you of your mission, and kind of gives a little back to you, I think that's going to go a long way in attaining your goal. I know that when these distributions hit my account in the beginning and end of the week, it feels good. I'm like, "Yes, this is what I want, and I want more of it. I want it to cover my expenses. I want it to cover, slow travel vacations in the future." And that's what it is all about because, like I said, the journey is tough. You need to have some motivation along the way. And if you need a little bit of motivation, get into some of these weekly dividend ETFs. A little bit doesn't hurt, but you know what doesn't hurt? Seeing those distributions hit and feeling like your money is working for you almost immediately. And some of these, weeklies I really love. Ulti, of course, make a lot of content on Ulti. I just recently got into TSYY, gonna kind of test that out and see how it is. A little bit of concentration risk. I like to be a little bit more diversified and index plays like Ulti, 15 to 30 stocks and ETFs that are, high implied volatility. But there's quite a few of them. So if one completely tanks, it doesn't bring the rest down. Same with YMAX and YMAG, a little bit more diversification. I have some YBTC, remain pretty stable, paying a 46% dividend, taking advantage of Bitcoin's volatility. QDTE, XTD, DTE. I really like those. Again, attached to the index, and there's always going to be premiums to be had in the zero DTE game. So, whatever it may be, there's how many here? 51 ETFs according to stockanalysis.com that you can choose from. I think that there's a weekly dividend ETF for everybody here somewhere. Um, so find it and let it be a motivator for you to get to that goal, whatever it may be. Because remember that the destination is nice, but it is also about the journey. You should enjoy the journey and love to see those come in every single week. So stay motivated, friends. Norman is out.